That intro is so sick. First off, I was zoning out, and then then it stopped. I was like, dang, I was just getting into it.
Man, shout out to Austin. He did that.
No, for real, that's the perfect intro. I love it.
He did
Yeah,
that.
no.
He did that.
Every time, man. I'm like, what? Where's the rest?
Ooh. But on today's episode,
today here in Townsville.
Welcome to the late night stream.
Welcome, guys.
He said, "Damn near made me spill my drink. Was zoned out messing with MTG Arena." Like, whoa, wait, what was that? What is this funky beat coming in through my headphones?
That's hilarious.
Gonna type a smooth jazz.
He's on like this fucking asshole right now. This boo players are like paying the cost, and this shit comes on.
Oh man.
All right, so what's today's topic again?
Oh, the Diddy documentary. The
Diddy documentary. The Reckoning.
The Reckoning. Boy, I'm telling you.
Dude, I am so glad that this is coming out, because this answered so many questions I had with the other series that we have with back then with music.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it fills in so many gaps for me, and it. Oh my god! Yeah, let's just take it part by part, because it's so much. It's so much.
I think I agree, because growing up with it, we kind of already like a lot of the stuff they put in the documentary. I think a lot of us was already like on that side, like with the whole Biggie Tupac stuff too, especially. So when he did the documentary, it was kind of like, yeah, I knew that. Like, there was a lot of stuff he was talking about. I was like, I knew that, or I knew that too. You know, I was like, damn, I heard that one before. But there was a few things I was like, oh, he's worse. I didn't think it could get worse, but he's worse.
Oh yeah,
dude, on a clinical level, it just.
Dude, he's a monster, bro.
He's
the worst.
Who was that? Who was the bald man? Was that Lex Luthor? That was it to the Hall of Doom? The bald white man with the purple vest?
Legion of Doom, yeah, Lex Luthor.
Yeah, the Legion of Doom. That was Lex Luthor. I was like, he's Lex Luthor in the Legion of Doom for sure. He is.
No. Lex Luthor. No, he's worse than Lex Luthor, in my opinion.
Oh, for sure. Like, as far as character goes, at least Lex Luthor had integrity. Diddy don't got nothing. He's just got money.
Yeah, so a lot of it felt like shit we knew growing up with, but there was little nuggets that were introduced that made the whole thing fresh. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I would say, I think it was like episode 2. I think kind of like provided like newish information, or like a lot of like shit that supported like shit that we already knew. Because I would talk to one of my old coworkers about this all the time, about like, you know, like Diddy was very much so involved in Pac's death just as much as he was with Biggie's death. And
it's the only thing that made sense though, because just the timing of everything, the placing of Diddy, the placing of Tupac and Biggie, is like too many things made sense. Like, before it was all quote unquote confirmed, it still felt like conspiracy theory, but it was one of those conspiracy theories where you was like, this seems very true.
Yeah.
Like,
and
just
you know what was so crazy, right? Like, Diddy did like the greatest Jedi mind trick, bro, when it came to like his image versus Suge Knight's image. Because like, we all thought Suge Knight was this fucking ain't shit motherfucking record owner, right?
Yeah.
But in the grand scheme of things, he was actually paying his artists.
That's the only thing, is he was still a terrible person. He just paid people. That was the
exactly.
only difference. But Diddy was like, come work for me and I'll never pay you. Suge Knight was like, come work for me. I'm gonna abuse you, but I promise you I'm gonna pay you.
That part, man.
I promise you fortune. Or I'm sorry, no, I promise you fame, but not fortune.
Fame. Yeah, like it,
because like there was because what was so crazy is like around that time, right? Like from like the late 80s to like early 90s, right? Like there are a lot of like young black artists getting fucked over by record labels. Like TLC had that story. That's why fucking Ice Cube left NWA, because there was something in that contract that did not smell right.
100%. And I do believe, me personally, I think the music industry is using Diddy as their biggest scapegoat because they're all trying to paint him like a monster. He is a monster. Let's not get that out the way, but he was created by monsters.
Oh yeah.
And now they're like, oh man, we made the biggest monster. We gotta crucify him so the rest of the monsters can stay in the shadows. It was like, well, it's not gonna be completely done until we air out the whole thing.
Did you say biggest monster?
I sure did, son, but I'm on the phone though. You want to go do your thing?
Yeah.
All right.
So working for shit was like working for Walmart. Treat you like shit, but you get your money. Diddy was like working for some shady dude on the corner store. Nah, that's facts.
Yeah, he's that guy with the trench coat that's always like this, and then when you see him, he's like, "Hey, look what I got over here! I got some wallets. I got some watches. You want to buy some? It's $2."
Right.
It,
It's like that. It's
Son,
like
I'm on the
that.
phone.
It's like that corner store that's like owned by like a family and shit. But you realize that like the only people getting paid or pockets being lined is like people that are within that circle.
100%. Diddy was the Chinese man in the place that never that existed but doesn't exist, but he sells you gremlins.
Don't feed after midnight.
Don't feed him after midnight. Everything will go fine. Just don't feed him after midnight.
Oh man, yeah, dude.
Man, that blew my mind, man. When they started covering and that part of it was industry wide then. Like it wasn't just Diddy doing this.
Oh no, it definitely wasn't just Diddy doing these practices.
Oh, it's 100% wasn't Diddy because I mean he. So what I've understood from the part of the first part of the documentary was Diddy wasn't always this bad. Like he came in actually with good intentions and he tried to do things with good intentions. It's just unfortunately for him, well, I guess fortunately for him, for at least 30, 20 years, the way that he was doing it wasn't working. But the way that his mentor was doing things, which his mentor was basically the same monster as Diddy, was that exactly what Bajan said. He fed you fame, but took all the fortune. But that's what that one man did. He taught Diddy that you are the star at all times. You're the producer. You're the person that makes everything happen. And Diddy took that wholeheartedly and ran with it.
Mm-hmm. And what sucks is like that's really shouldn't be like the practice here, because like we can literally take a page out of Quincy Jones's book.
Mm-hmm.
Like his work is always going to be timeless. His work is always going to speak for himself, but he never really put himself in the limelight. He was just lucky enough to be tied to really dope ass projects that kind of pushed him into the limelight. Right,
100%. You know they're trying to get Quincy Jones for this stuff too. Because with the whole Diddy case. Well, now that he's been charged, they're not doing it no more. But he was involved in the case before.
Really?
Mm-hmm. They was trying to say that Quincy was the one who groomed Diddy to teach him how to groom other people.
That's diabolical. I don't believe that.
I don't believe it either. But
I have a hard time believing that because come on now.
That's what they're trying to say, because they were trying to use the Will Smith controversy as Quincy Jones groomed Will Smith to be who he was. And if Quincy Jones can groom Will Smith, he can groom P. Diddy's. It's the whole narrative.
Will, man, I swear to God, conspiracy niggas are connecting really weird and unnecessary dots.
I agree. I 100%, because I was like, Quincy Jones ain't got nothing to do with this Diddy shit. He was somewhere else.
Diddy was fucking Quincy Jones. Like, well, what was he doing? Like in the 90s, like early 90s. Like he was like executive producer of Fresh Prince.
Mm-hmm. He hold on, I'm gonna pull up his stuff. Give me a second.
Yeah, he was executive producer for Fresh Prince. So I know he was doing like a lot of other shit too. But other than that, though, like I don't see those circles. I mean, like the only way I can see those circles like really crossing like that is because, you know, Quincy being like the top producer that he was, but like he really wasn't involved in like any like actual like hip hop projects that I can speak of during the 90s. Because in the 90s, it was literally just like either you heard whatever was coming out like out of like Bad Boy or Death Row or whatever was coming from the Dungeon family.
100%. 100%. But what they're trying to say, which they don't have the receipts for, but there's a lot of conspiracy theories on TikTok right now trying to put those dots together. But they're trying to say that Quincy was underground. You know, he had his hands in everything hip hop or in everything black culture and blah blah blah. They basically trying to replace Al Sharpton with Quincy Jones.
Jesus Christ!
Because all the stuff they're saying Quincy did, Al Sharpton has been doing. Like, and he's documented doing. You know, we have receipts that this dude was bad. But no, they're trying to give that to Quincy Jones.
Right. At least but with Al Sharpton, it was more like on a political thing, right? But,
exactly. Al Sharpton was more political, but there was like Quincy Jones was doing the same thing Al Sharpton was doing, but hip hop.
That's diabolical. Quincy Jones. I would have never thought that.
I didn't think it either till I saw the TikTok yesterday. It was like 2 or 3 people that popped up during the feed when I was just doom scrolling, and one dude was like, "Oh yeah, well you say Diddy is this bad. What about Quincy? Doesn't it make sense that Diddy started getting real popular the second Quincy Jones started getting quiet?" And I was like, "How does that make sense? How are you correlating the two?
The two don't correlate like at all."
Exactly, at all. Like he was like, "Oh, it makes sense because once Diddy started getting big, you saw Quincy just in the background. He went to some of them Diddy parties." I was like, "Well, he's Quincy fucking Jones." Let's not forget that the Diddy parties, they had 2 versions. You had the actual party, and then you had Diddy's party. Everybody went to the actual parties because anybody who was a who's who would go to any producer party.
Yeah, like not everyone that went to a Diddy party was like at the freak offs.
Denzel Washington was at the Diddy parties, but he didn't go to the Diddy parties.
No.
But you know what I'm saying? But that, I don't know, man. It's a lot of since the whole documentary thing, everybody feels like they're 50 Cent now. They're just coming out with their own pieces of new documentary footage. They're like, "Oh yeah, I got some information on Diddy now. This is crazy."
Like, nah, brother. We got what we got.
Yeah, you don't have to give him nothing more, nothing less. He's already dead bang. Just let him. He's about to get R. Kelly. Just let it happen to him.
R. Kelly is diabolical. Nah, I'm not gonna lie though. The time that he got, bro, what, 3 years, nigga, for all that shit?
Well, I feel like they're doing that on purpose. Like they let him get out because music industry is the music industry. He obviously gave somebody some money, and they said okay, but he's gonna hang himself. I give him 2 years before he go back to jail for doing something stupid.
Nah, bro. Did you see when they had interviewed one of the jurors?
Yes.
Yes. She was crazy.
She was fan.
She was a fan.
Bro.
She was smiling and stuff. She couldn't wait to talk about it. She was like, "Oh yeah, me and Diddy got a connection. He was making the same faces I'm making." I'm like, that's just human stuff. Like that's what humans do.
Yeah, no. The jury was cooked for that case.
Yeah, and I feel like, you know what? After hearing stuff from the case and just seeing the stuff about the documentary, I feel like Diddy controlled that case. And the only reason I say that is because there's no way, like you just said, they did interviews with 2 jurors. One of them was that girl that was the super fan, and the other one was that man who didn't know nothing. He was the foreigner man.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like Diddy at least had some hand in allowing some. I wouldn't say he handpicked them, but I felt like he was able to choose certain people to go in there, not like specifically, but demographically. Like it was like, "Oh yeah, somebody who doesn't know me, that's cool, put them in there." Or somebody who knows a lot of my work, but it's not. They say, "quote unquote," they're not a fan of me. Oh yeah, put them in there. Just put a bunch of people in there that were kind of biased on his side, or at least biased against the situation.
In question, and correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't the trial happen in New York?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, enough said there. Of course,
exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I mean, it's according to the documentary, it's not out of his scope of power.
No, hell no.
He's done this multiple times.
Had the shit been in some kind of neutral territory, bro, that it would have been way different.
He would have got washed. He would probably wouldn't have still got the RICO.
And then also just and that was another weird thing that I was thinking about too. Like, why is it in New York and not somewhere a little bit more neutral? Because it wasn't just shit going on in New York. It was the shit that was going on in Miami, and it was the shit that was going on in California. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like that's literally where he dragged and fucking kicked Cassie in California. So just it's even more puzzling. Like, why is the trial in New York? Why is it
I don't. So what they said why it took in New York, at least from what I saw in the documents on his case, was because the police department from New York said they had more evidence than California's police department. Because California wanted to try him there. But they said, no, we have more evidence, we have more manpower, which is California. I don't know how you would say that. But anyways, they said they have more manpower and evidence than the Californian policemen. So they held it in New York, and they also wanted to do it in New York because Diddy's home was there.
Oh my god, dude. Okay. Yeah, no, that was there. Yeah. I'm not trying to get all conspiratorial about the shit, but I mean,
Yeah,
like,
no, me neither. It's just there's a lot that doesn't make sense. What also doesn't make sense is why Jaguar Wright, the person who's been speaking about Diddy for so many years, wasn't in the documentary. I thought she would be a shoo-in. I for sure thought she was going to show up on the documentary somewhere.
here's the thing: she probably would hurt the documentary more than 50 Cent being executive producer.
And I think that's true. I think the same thing for like Gene Deal and all the other people that's speaking against Diddy that's been doing it before the documentary. I think they're not in it because they might be telling a lot of lies.
Exactly. Like sometimes you don't want to like hurt that, and this is, oh man, now that we're talking about the shit, right? Because this shit has been like really pissing me off. Why is it that every time a famous black person gets in trouble and he clearly deserves to be in trouble, niggas want to be like, oh, we shouldn't be tearing down another black man.
Oh my God, I'm so glad you said that. So Damon Dash.
No, it was
Marlon Wayans,
yeah. Dame Dash
and
and Marlon
somebody
Wayans.
else.
It was at least from what I saw, it was those two. It was Dame Dash and Marlon Wayans and shit. Like, but ooh, we should tear down another black
We
man.
should let the white people do it. It was like, what? What do you mean? He's literally all the people that he's hurt were people of color. If anybody should be checking him, it's the people of color because he's not like he's been doing this to white people.
No, with that one white girl from Danny D. Kane, though.
Yeah, he did do it, but that's one white people out of like what 100 black people he did it to, and I think she's technically Spanish,
and possibly Justin Bieber.
Those are outliers. You know what I'm saying? Those are people that came into the community. You know, he's not like I'm talking about him venturing out looking for white people to go do this. Like it's different. He was like messing with NSYNC and stuff. Everybody like, oh, that's crazy. But you know what I'm saying? But Justin Bieber and what's her name? Aubrey O'Day, they came to Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Like they were presented to him on a platter. So it's like, why would I not do things to him? But who he actively hunted were obviously people of color.
Oh yeah. That's those are facts. Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm like, Dang Dash, what are you talking about? Marlon Wayans like, oh, we shouldn't tear him down. Why would we do that when he's at his lowest? Because this is the perfect time to do that to the devil. When the devil's weak, that's when you kick the devil.
What got me was when fucking Marlon Wayans said we shouldn't kick a man while he's down. Nigga, are you
He kicked Cassie. I saw the comments. As soon as I watched that video, I looked right to the comments. I was like, yeah, he kicked Cassie. What are you talking about? Like
just like Cassie?
Man, just like what are you saying, Marlon? I was on your side until you decided to be a Diddy defender, and I see why though, because Marlon now is about to start getting exposed because 50 Cent dropped a post that Marlon did from the Freak Offs a while ago. And he was like saying, you know, a whole bunch of praise to Diddy and stuff, whatever. And 50 was like, this is kind of mystery.
Nah, dude.
So like, is 50 Cent like just dropping all the truth? So like, what's happening? Why is he doing these documentaries?
So okay, let's just keep it real right now.
Mm-hmm.
50 released this documentary because the nigga is petty as fuck.
Oh, as fuck. There's no monetary reason. So I'm pretty sure he looked at it like, I can make money off of this. But the main driving reason is because Diddy said, I want to take you shopping.
It's petty as fuck. This isn't about this. This is like this was his motivation wasn't about like, you know, giving victims a choice or a voice or anything like that. No, he did it because the nigga is petty, and also I think Diddy had fucked his baby mama or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm. For sure, this has been a beef. 50 Cent is once you have a beef with 50, you have a beef with him forever.
Forever. It's like no, he still trolls Ja Rule to this day.
To this day, every chance he gets, let's talk about Ja Rule. That's just 50, man. And hey, bro, he said he was gonna get Diddy. He said it. We didn't believe him. At least I didn't.
Yeah, and here's the thing what I was saying about 50, right? Like he's been calling this nigga's behavior out for years now.
Since he started rapping.
For years, he's been calling out this nigga's weird ass behavior, and
since he started rapping.
oh, 50's a hater. Oh, 50's cooning. Oh, 50's a slave to the white man and shit like that. But Diddy did that shit though.
Damn.
You know how petty you got to be to go to the same people that was recording Diddy for his documentary and find out that they didn't get paid for it to pay them to do the same documentary.
Wait, what?
So
Yeah,
the footage
so,
that he got, the footage that he got from Diddy when Diddy was in the cameras and stuff and on the phones and things, you saw this was Diddy's original documentary footage because Diddy was going to drop a documentary of himself after the case because he was like, oh, you know, inspirational stuff, make some money off of myself. That was his plan. Well, Diddy didn't pay those people because he went to jail and, you know, his funds got seized and all that good stuff. So when he didn't pay them, 50 Cent came in like a month or two later, contacted the main camera person, said, hey, how did you get paid for this information? He said, no, we didn't get paid for none of it. He said, I'll pay you for all of it. I'm making a documentary. Can you put it in my documentary? They said, for sure. And on top of that, we're going to film you more footage.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And what was so diabolical about it, right? Like niggas in the comments at like 50 Cent had creative control over the documentary. He didn't.
No, he just paid for it.
He just paid for it. That's why he got executive producer fucking credits because he paid for the footage. He had nothing to do with the creative control of the documentary. So motherfuckers out like someone said, oh, well, it's not 50 Cent's story to tell. And I'm like,
it's not.
First of all, one, 50 Cent wasn't in anywhere in those interviews.
At all. He didn't set himself down nowhere and they didn't talk to him about nothing.
About nothing. And then two, are victims not allowed to speak their truth?
Yeah, it's different when it's about Diddy. They're like, oh, victims' voices didn't be heard, but as soon as it's a hip hop mogul he can't really dance too good, he can't really sing or act too good, but oh man, he made 112, so leave him alone.
Right. He made 112. He gave us Biggie Smalls.
He gave us Biggie Smalls, man. Leave him alone,
and
bro.
Literally leached off to Craig Mack.
Which was the wildest part to me was the funeral situation. So
yeah. Oh.
That makes that I do almost all the things, but once they said, "Oh yeah, Diddy made Biggie pay for his own funeral as a recoup for the artist," I was like, "He's dead. Yeah, you can't even legally do that, can you?"
I don't really know.
Obviously, you could because he got away with it.
That is,
but he made that dead man pay for his own funeral. He didn't give the money to Faith Evans.
Pays for his own funeral, and then the man proceeds to go do a performance of like, oh, I'm gonna miss him, he was my best friend. Like, that shit was
no. There was this meme that I think I shared, and you know where it shows him coming out of the little hallway dancing and shit when he did the live performance with Sting, right?
Yeah.
The meme was if you see me come out dancing like this, just know I did it.
But no, after looking back though, when you see that, like I looked at it too, and I was like, "Oh, he looks so guilty." Because like, this is your best friend, right? This is the person you said, this is the only person you trusted in years, right? Why are you so goddamn happy? Why are you just celebrating, just dancing? You like they're talking to you about Biggie. There's not a tear in your eye. There's not a huff in your voice. You're like, yeah, Biggie's dead, man. It really sucks, bro. But you know, we're gonna live it up. I'm gonna pop this Ciroc, and we're gonna make sure Biggie is the person that we say he is. That's it. That's all you said, Diddy.
Dude,
you didn't give no eulogies. You didn't do nothing.
Take care of the family for life, not make
take care of the family.
Funeral.
He didn't give that lady. He didn't give Miss Wallace $1.
Oh
yeah.
Man.
Yeah, no, Biggie's mom was, she was pretty much.
She still don't like the dude. You know what's crazy is she get mad respect from the hood because she didn't do no interviews or anything, but she definitely is very mouthy about the dude.
Oh yeah, no, she hates Diddy. She fucking hates Diddy.
And that's what I'm saying though. That's wild for somebody that you said is supposed to be your best friend, and this is your best friend's mom. Why she hate you, bro? But I know my best friend's mom. They like me.
Oh, she passed away this year.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Rest in peace.
Yeah, I just remember like I had to remember like, wait, did she pass away? Yeah, she did.
Yeah, she did. But I mean, this documentary was 10 years in the making. I'm sure she could have had some time to say something.
Mm.
In 10 years? Yeah. Oh, God damn it.
Dude.
It just like I don't know, like I get it. I get it why she doesn't want to go on record, but then you have it with like fuck man. I don't know.
Well, a lot of it is, right? I feel like when you're dealing with powerful men, it's really hard for women to speak out. And that's honestly as old as like as history, right? Especially when you're dealing with like men of power. So she could be vocal, she could be vocal, I'm sorry, vocal about shit as much as she wants to, but like it's always gonna come down to, oh, she's just a bitter person because her son died, tragically. That's always gonna be the narrative.
That's how
She's
they
gonna
could spin it too,
that's
because
exact
like
that's exactly how they always spun it anytime she spoke out.
dude, that part where he's like talking about like how media is covering certain topics related to his case and shit and
Mm-hmm.
trying to like have them like no there has to be like more coverage and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Man knows what he's doing, man. Like
Yeah.
there's a reason why he got where he got.
Yeah.
That part and the part where the partner, the firm partner, fucking he comes in with a bat and like makes him
Signing
relinquish.
stock over.
Yeah, dude, that shit. I'm like, man. Fuck, dude.
Yeah, no, we were just talking about how Diddy came in with the bat and made old boy sign or give away his share of the company.
I'm back. I had accidentally turned my phone off.
Stoop. No, it's
Yes, stupid. But yeah, man, it's crazy. I think the craziest part, I mean, I think we got to rip this band-aid off anyway because I want to talk about it so bad, is Lil Rod's part. You know about Lil Rod's part, Mary?
What was it? What was it?
Would he,
it was
the other
that he
producer?
took to Miami.
Mm-hmm.
What episode was it?
I think that was like
Was it
episode
4?
It could have been 4. It could
I
have been.
think it was 4. I think it was the most recent episode.
It could have been 3 or 4.
So it's okay. Long story short, man. So the producer Lil Rod was producer for Diddy, and he was saying that he was getting drugged often. And this is why he said, "Yep,
oh my
yep,
god,
yep,
yeah,
yep,
yep, yep, yep, yep, yep,
yep,
yep, yep, yep, yep, yep, yep.
yep." That's how do you
Oh man.
look? I don't care how much money you got, bro. I don't care if Bajan was a quadrillionaire. If I woke up next to Bajan and I was sore, and I could be sore in my pinky toe. I'll be like, what you doing, man? Wake up, nigga. What the fuck was you doing? We were playing cat so why was my toe sore?
Nah, that's facts though, because like nigga, why are you in the bed with me, nigga? Like what the fuck? And you know what's so crazy? He never specified what kind of soreness he was feeling.
We all knew though. We know what he meant. Because there's only one way Diddy gonna make you sore. He sleep. He not even waking up when you waking up. He sleep right next to you.
99. Keep your butthole tight.
Night. Oh my God. When he said that, and that blew my mind. I was listening to it. I was okay, cool. He was like, yeah, some nights I'll wake up sore and there'll be women next to me, and I wake up. Sometimes it'll be Diddy next to me. I was like, Diddy? Like, yeah, I would have gave him some grace. He was like some other men. You were like, okay, yeah, you just had some bad nights. You wasn't paying attention. You was just out there fast and loose. Diddy? The man. I'm sorry, couldn't be me.
He's in bed with me. What kind of trust you got with that man? You have a professional relationship with. You okay with being so several times?
Exactly my point, bro. And that's what I'm saying, man. It's like fame is crazy for people to want it so bad, so you could ignore those things. Like I just don't have words. I just don't understand. That could be literally. Let it be Denzel Washington. Let it be anybody. Literally anyone. Anybody. If it was, I couldn't do it, man. I don't care how rich you could have said you're about to be a star for the rest. You could be eternal. We got enough money to make sure you can clone yourself and have the same consciousness and the same memories. I'm like, I'm sorry, bro, but that's not it. What? I got to give you my booty cheeks for that? I'm sorry, I can't.
Dude,
I don't care if the cure of cancer was to have anal sex. I'm dying from cancer, son. First off, it sounds like it hurts. I mean, it's not in me. I personally can't do it. Now, there's some people that's good. Y'all could go do it. Y'all got stronger pain tolerance than I have. But I just feel you can't just take it. That is different if you ask for it and, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. But you can't just take it, brother. That's just, no.
Yeah.
Dude.
And that was his catchphrase was take that, take that, take that.
Ryan crying in the car every day talking about, go get the money, go get the money, go get the money.
Go get the money, go get the money.
Oh, God.
Oh my God. Diddly the diddler frying. You want to
no, oh man, that's what I'm saying. Look, this is what I think my biggest fear about that situation. If I was in that same situation, I would be more mortified by having to say that these things happen to me. Because that's especially after I accepted the fact. Because now I'm doing a character assassination on myself. Because all the people are going to ask the same questions. Well, why did you stay? I want to be famous, dog. Bro, you sold your soul. That's what it sounds like. You sold your soul.
And that's another reason why he just got away with the shit, because motherfuckers were just enabling him.
Dude, yeah, I'd imagine if the dude blackballs you, you're proper gone.
Yeah, you're blackballed for real. So I mean, go ahead.
Oh no, that's it. I'd imagine it destroy your career. So
yeah, I feel that. I mean, you're not wrong. I think that was the fear was, if I don't say anything or if I do say anything, then I'm no longer be able to produce music forever for anyone no more. I get that because it's Diddy and it's Bad Boy. You can't really say much against him, but it's that's still a steep price for integrity. And I think integrity is priceless. I'd rather flip burgers for the rest of my life, even though I had the chance to be a star, because I said, no, Diddy, you can't touch my butt.
Yeah, no, and I think that's what happened to the dude that was the other founder. It happened to him, and I think it happened to.
I fucking forgot.
Yeah,
yep,
and it happened to.
Oh my God!
Yeah, and it happened to an old girl that was in one of Diddy's earliest videos, and she
they're recorded.
Yeah, she goes, "There's a recording of you," and yeah, she tried to speak out about it and got blackballed. Yeah,
So,
yeah, I mean, unfortunately for her, it was just bad timing. She was trying to be a whistleblower. She just didn't have enough power. I get why a lot of those people got silenced because they just didn't have enough power, but
they didn't have enough patriarchy. That's pretty much what it was.
And it's sad to see. It really is, because you can see how the music industry kind of still works. I mean, we all kind of know how it is, to be honest. I mean, I'm not surprised by lots of these things. When it was oh, Young Thug's gay. I knew it. He was wearing dresses. Oh, Lil Nas X is gay. You didn't know that from his single? That's what blew my mind. Is everybody didn't know when he dropped Horses in the Bag.
Old Town Road was literally about him riding a dick.
Excuse
I
me.
thought I was the only person who I'm saying this to people. They're like, no, that's impossible. No, it's very possible. It's exactly what it's about.
Y'all didn't catch on to that?
Y'all didn't. That's what I'm saying. Now they're all surprised when he's pole dancing on Satan's lap. What do you mean?
Come on now, hello.
I wasn't surprised at all. I looked like, oh, there you go. Now he's finally being himself. That's all we've been waiting for, was seeing this man to finally. There you go. I'm proud of you.
Nah, what got me about that shit, right? When he was pretty much twerking on the devil and shit. Niggas was mad about that shit. Oh, it's devil imagery. Meanwhile, there was Bone Thugs and Harmony fucking around with devil imagery. And
I swear,
nobody said
I
shit.
hate certain Christians because they pick and choose so much. It was like, oh man, that man sang good. R. Kelly was not a monster. He sang real good. That man was a pedophile. I like R. Kelly. I still listen to his Dance in the Name of Love. It's still a classic, but he was a monster.
And a lot of his songs hit differently. It's like, I'm not going to
You get what I'm
turn.
saying?
If an R. Kelly song comes on, I'm not going to turn it. I'm just like, ooh. It's different.
No, for real, there's like two songs right now that I go, ooh, I like it don't hit the same. Like my mind's telling me no, that one's bad.
Bump and Grind?
I was just about to say Bump and Grind. Bump and Grind is terrible. I can't even listen to that song the same way.
My mind's telling me no.
Oh my God.
But my body is telling me.
What's up? But you can't be on the phone. I'm on the phone, son. This is not for you.
Dude, I'm just saying, like, Bump and Grind just hits different.
It don't.
What's another? What's it called? I Believe I Can Fly. Just like
I Believe I Can Fly is definitely a little different.
a lot of his shit hits different now. It's just like, oh man.
Yeah, man. It's like it's the same thing with Diddy. It's like I Be Missing You. I used to like that song, and now I hear it. I'm like, this whole time, like you just gross. Like I'm listening to his lyrics and stuff, and him, seducely talking to us during the I Be Missing You song, and I'm like, shut up, Diddy. Just shut the fuck up.
Nah, brother, you killed your best friend. You
killed your best friend for money.
Allegedly. We have to say that. Allegedly.
You allegedly, possibly, more than likely killed this dude.
There's a high probability.
It's a high probability that something happened and you were involved.
Let's just say that
allegedly.
There's like a 1 in 5 chance that you probably did that shit.
You probably did that shit, bro. Oh my God. It's just, I just don't understand. Like, can you just imagine being in the room for that call? Like, yeah, go kill Biggie. I'm putting $1 million on Biggie and Tupac and Suge Knight. And you only get the $1 million if you kill all these people.
So you want to know you know how you mentioned about how like it was Quincy Jones that like possibly like groomed Diddy, right?
Yeah.
So you know the documentary that he was close to fucking what's his name, like Clyde Davis?
That's what I was just about to say. So why wouldn't you say Clive Davis did all this? Why is Clive Davis still looked at a very high light, but Quincy Jones is getting torn down right now?
Yeah, so context for you, Mehdi. Clive Davis is essentially fucking the Harvey Weinstein of the music industry.
Yes, Clive Davis was white man was a monster.
I mean, like they mentioned him in the fucking documentary, but like
they did, but they didn't dive like deep into him because, to be honest,
it was like all right. So he got let go from the other record label, and then like right after that, all of a sudden he gets fucking what's it called? He gets close to Clive Davis somehow because of his resume, because of like all the acts that he had before that and shit. So Clive Davis is like, all right, here, I'll give you the money. There you go.
He was always around Clive. Clive was always at those parties. And you saw a few pictures that Clive was in that was in the after parties, the Diddy parties.
Yeah, dude. Like
so we didn't see Quincy Jones.
Quincy Jones was in them motherfuckers.
You know what I'm saying? So like why I understand why people ain't talking about Clive Davis, because that man got a lot of power.
Oh yeah.
Once you pull that top on Clive Davis, you're gonna have to keep battling because his lawyers are gonna say something about it.
Dude, like,
oh my God, that ghoulish creature is still alive.
Yes, I'm telling you, it's the ones that, yes, Clive Davis is like almost 100 years old. He's like, what, 89?
93.
93. Jesus Christ.
93 years.
And Clive Davis, there's been a lot of actors and music artists coming up saying that Clive Davis was Uncle Bad Touch.
Oh yeah.
And this is not even like conspiracy. This is, you know what I'm saying? This is well documented information. Like motherfuckers know you go see Clive Davis, you're gonna be on that casting couch.
Right. And then like he had that really like weird, I don't know, it just seemed weird to me how infatuated he was with fucking Whitney Houston.
It was kind of strange.
Like that, and that was another reason why Whitney was like that. Like black female artists, it was a weird thing for Whitney Houston to get like the push that she got.
Yeah, no, for
Because she
real.
was being backed by Clyde Davis so much.
No, for real. And that they said that something about it. It was like, oh, Clyde, she was America's sweetheart because of Clive Davis. Clive Davis talked so like he made lots of public press about her. And like the way you talk about it, it seems like he worshiped this woman. You know what I'm saying? Like I might be putting little extras on it, but what I saw some of the things that were going on about Whitney Houston that involved Clive Davis, you're not wrong, man. He made this woman seem like she was the goddess of singing. Like he was like, oh, nobody can sing better than Whitney Houston. There's nobody on the planet that I've met that can sing like this woman. And that you've been on the planet for a decent amount of time, especially when Whitney Houston, he was like in his 50s or 60s when Whitney Houston was around. So, so it's like, you met a lot of fucking people. Why is she so goddamn special?
Right, that part. You know what I mean? Like, not to say that there wasn't any like great like black female.
She was amazing. Don't get me wrong, but there was other people that was amazing too.
Yeah, like we like at the time it was what like during Whitney's run. I want to.
You had Diana Ross. She was still really great. You had Patti LaBelle. She still had a voice.
Well, I'm talking specifically like Whitney's run was
Whitney's run. Well, I mean,
like pretty much like early to mid '90s. So it was literally just like what Mariah Carey and Janet Jackson.
Yeah, that was on her level because everybody else they weren't really singing like her. So I understand where he was coming from. Like she did have a voice on her, but compared to the other talents that she had, Mariah could hit the same notes as Whitney did. Now Whitney did it more consistently and more clearer.
Yeah.
But there were still talents that I mean, this could be controversial, but that could rival Whitney.
I respect that opinion. I definitely respect it.
Whitney was good, don't get me wrong, but when she started really doing the crack is when it started going down. Like it's the same thing that happened with Bobby Brown. Like Bobby Brown was good too, but the crack fucked his whole voice. So by the time he came out doing that song with Ja Rule, I was like, oh yeah, you're done. Like, why are you still doing stuff? Just go bet on teams or something.
And he couldn't sing anymore after that.
But, you know what I'm saying? Like he smoked his whole voice out.
Yeah. And
like you just start making crack fried chicken. And they did that on national TV, y'all.
What?
Bobby Christina is in her fucking playpen in their mansion of a house. This motherfucker's cooking fried chicken. Whitney Houston with the cameraman is walking through the kitchen. Oh yeah, Bobby making chicken. He's like, yeah, baby, I'm doing that special order. She's like, oh, you making that cocaine fried chicken? They said this shit on live national TV.
No fucking way. No. Can we see this?
This was in Being Bobby Brown. I'm looking for the damn clip, but it was in that TV, the reality show where they had the Being Bobby Brown. The motherfuckers was in their kitchen. I think she wasn't walking with the cameraman. She was sitting on her couch or something. Whatever it was, she was in the room, and Bobby was the one cooking.
So I found an article about it, but it basically said that the story is that Bobby Brown cooked fried his chicken in cocaine, thinking it was regular flour. And
so we all know that he didn't think it was regular flour. We know this. We come on now. When you touch cocaine and you touch flour, they have different consistencies.
Allegedly.
and apparently it happened when he was 9. That's what he said in his memoir.
When he was 9?
Yeah.
Oh hell no! This was on national fucking TV. That was a grown ass fucking man.
Oh man. Well,
I'm gonna find the clip. Watch. Hold on. Let me look for this goddamn clip.
Story for another time, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm diving deep. That just appalled me. I'm not gonna lie. I saw that shit and I was like, this is the most nigga-ish shit in all of niggerdom.
Nigga, I don't know about that nigga shit. This
is some crackhead nigga shit. I've seen this with crackhead niggas. I had an auntie. She was technically my play auntie, but we called her auntie. She was the hood's auntie, but she was Miss. We called her what was her Dot? We called her what the fuck was her goddamn street name? It doesn't matter. Anyways, this lady was a crackhead, crackety crackhead. We trusted her though because she was the most trustworthy crackhead. So we came in one day. She's frying chicken in the trap house. So we're like, okay, you frying chicken. That's what's up. My brother catches me before I eat the chicken. He goes, don't touch that. That's her special chicken. Let her eat that shit. You stay away from that. I'm like, why? I look in the kitchen, bro. There's a mountain of what I thought was flour. It wasn't flour, brother, man. She was up in there for real frying chicken, coating this shit in cocaine. And then on the side of doing that, she had a pirate's pot making crack.
I'm sorry. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying this topic. Oh shit. Oh, and
Why
speaking of
did the
Trevor, I love how he
fucking
keeps trying to stay
Walter White
relevant
play-
whenever 50 Cent says he wears it.
Fuck.
No, that's real too, bro. Because like, why did Ja Rule start talking shit?
Because it was his time. He was like, all right, I've been broke long enough. I'm tired of doing Tubi movies.
No, not Tubi movies.
I'm tired of doing, I need to get back in the limelight. Yeah. 50 Cent's a bitch. He's a rat because he's telling on Diddy. Well, you look like Diddy's girlfriend. The more these kids going, because that's what he said you was. He said you was Diddy's girlfriend.
No, wait. Nah, so it was so crazy, right? So apparently Rick Ross had came out with like a fucking what was it? What's the word I want to use? But basically, apparently there is a situation with Rick Ross and Diddy, and this is when Rick Ross was still like kind of fat.
Mm-hmm.
So Rick Ross, or I guess Diddy had told Rick Ross like, "Hey, I want you to see if you can put this bra on and see if your titties can fit in it." And then ever since then, he stopped fucking with Diddy. Apparently, that's what Rick Ross said.
Do you know how many years you had to get away with this to feel comfortable enough to talk to anybody now and just say this random crazy shit to people? Just
Ja Rule posted a ton of AI image trying to burn 50. That's stupid.
he has been doing it though. Ja Rule's not looking good at all.
And that's when Marlon jumped on and started talking shit.
I have no idea why Marlon did it though. I think Marlon has gotten to the points where he's really in his ego head. Because like, yeah, you're the only Wayans doing shit right now, technically. And you letting that get to your head because you're single-handedly holding your family up. That's cool. Very great accolade. You're still a nobody. Let's just be honest. You're a somebody in the entertainment business, but let's be for real. You're not the Wayans we want to see.
You're just the Waynes we're getting right now.
You're just the Wayans we're getting right now. We would love if Damian came back, if Keenan came back, if fucking Sean showed the fuck up.
Yeah, and honestly, I miss the other Waynes myself.
I miss Kim Wayans so much. If Kim was doing shit, I would, all right, Marlon, I'm done.
Oh, apparently it just wrapped up filming.
Yeah, they're doing the other scary movie. That's supposed to be dropping what, this year coming up?
Yep. And the Waynes are coming back though. That's
and the way they dusted off Keenan. They said, come on, you gotta direct.
Mm-hmm.
So we might actually get some, I don't know, after the whole Diddy shit, it might not be as big as it was supposed to be. After Marlon opened up his big fat fucking mouth, sometimes he just need to learn to shut the fuck up. Like there's some things he don't need to talk in. Like I understand what he's trying to do. He was like, oh man, black community, we got to come together and quit talking about each other. No, that's exactly what we got to do. We have to be the ones to hold each other accountable because who else is going to do it? And you're going to wait for, go ahead.
Yeah, no, you're making a solid point because like, if we're not going to hold each other accountable, then we're going to have more situations like Diddy.
Exactly. Like, this is what I didn't like about when they said, when Damon said, oh, let the white man take care of it. We don't have to take care of it. I was like, if we've been doing that for years, look what's happening. Look at the jail system. Look at the living situations. Look at ICE. We've been letting the government take care of these situations without us taking care of it for years. And because of that, there's too many of us in the legal system. There's too many of us in poverty. There's too many of us starving. There's too many of us causing all these illegal activities they're saying that we're all doing. Because we decided to not want to make us each other accountable. Sorry, Damon, but you are a coon.
Damn. So to be fair, who else is going to do without being called racist?
That's okay. You know what? People need to stop being scared of being called racist. Everybody's a little racist.
No. Like just to be on some funny shit. Just to be on some funny shit. There's like 3 people I can think of that could have pulled this off without being racist. Robert
Downey Jr. is one of them for me.
Yeah, that wasn't my 3. But
He's one of mine. I'm just saying he dressed up as
Yeah.
Kirk Lazarus and he was talking about all this nigga shit. I would be so for it.
Oh my god!
all right. So I was gonna say Eminem,
Yeah.
Paul Wall.
Oh, 100% Paul Wall. He's a nigga. You know what's crazy? When you said Paul Wall, I even think that he wasn't black, bro.
You just thought he was bad light skin.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Hey.
Son, I'm on the phone. Please go mind your business.
Oh yeah. Paul Wall's white as a motherfucker, but yeah, you would.
Yeah,
think,
no,
right?
I'm like, I just looked it up. I'm like, okay, wait.
Yeah, that is the white man you're looking at. That is not a light skin.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's definitely he's not black. It's just
I'm like,
Paul
I
Wall's so
misspelled
natural.
it.
Paul Wall's so natural. So I accepted him as part of the community because that's just him. You know what I'm saying? He's not trying to be nothing else.
And possibly Bubba Sparks.
Bubba Sparks for sure. Because again, the same thing with Paul Wall's situation. That was just Bubba Sparks.
You know, I ain't gonna lie. I used to confuse the two back in the day, but then
I
I think
did
they
too.
ended up. But I think
I
they
did
ended up
too.
putting a track together, and I was finally able to tell them niggas apart.
You know what? You sound like Courtney with Matt Damon and what's his name? Matt David and Mark Wahlberg.
Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you, nigga.
But yeah, I thought the same thing for a minute though. I was like, oh, Bubba Sparks and Paul Wall. I'll put the same song. Look at Bubba Sparks doing it. That's Paul Wall. The same person.
So honestly, I was following up seriously, but shit, I got my answer.
But yeah, no, man, it's you're not wrong though. He said RDJ be getting some serious passes. You know why RDJ be getting some serious passes though,
Because
bro?
his father hung out with niggas and make blaxploitation films. That's why.
You get what I'm saying? Like, we just accepted him in the community. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially
he grew up around that shit, so that's what gave the character that he did in the fucking Travis
I
Thunder
loved it
context.
so much when I saw him, bro. Like, at first, I wanted to be one of those black people like, oh, he's doing blackface. But with the way he did it, I was like, that is how you do it. You do it tastefully just like that. Make it as funny as fucking possible. Go over the fucking top. And that's what he did. And I was like, I loved it. I loved everything he did about that.
And people need to realize like the why this version of blackface was so different, because it wasn't like a minstrel show of him just shucking and jiving and shit.
Yeah, no, he wasn't. He was making fun of lots of things. It was like a trifecta joke. He was making fun of method actors. Then he was making fun of people who do blackface, and then he was making fun of himself.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that's what acceptable. And then he did again, like you said, he wasn't shucking and jiving. He wasn't going there like, oh yeah, doing a whole bunch of coonery. He wasn't doing that. He was doing how black people act. And anybody who got mad is because you were that black person. You were him.
No, like I ain't gonna lie. Like a lot of his rhetoric sound like, nigga, are you an ally? Like Loki?
Do you get what I'm saying? Like you saying a lot of shit. I was like, oh, Robert Downey Jr. be fucking black women.
Something. He's married to a white woman now, but I'm just saying, like back in the day, like.
I mean, he was, he got kicked out of Hollywood like 3 times. They blackballed him like 3 times because of his excessive drug use and partying.
Yeah, but his dad used to make blaxploitation films though. Like his father was a part of a lot of that shit too. So like
100%.
I can see him getting he got a lot of his cues from that caricature, right? That's why that character makes so much sense, because like I could imagine that same dude like in a parody blaxploitation film.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And that's what made it so much better, because even though Kirk Lazarus was a joke in there, he was one of those characters you could see in if it was in other IPs or other projects where it would still work. And I think that's why the blackface did so well, because it wasn't like, you just, like you said, the minstrel, like regular blackface, like, oh, I'm over here to just be a funny ass, Negro caricature. He wasn't really doing that. You know what I'm saying? He was making fun of just black people stereotypes first off, which I thought was funny as fuck. Because I mean, around the war time, what do you mean? That was funny. That was hilarious. I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
And also, I think the cherry on top, though, right, was that at least you had the black character, whoever what's his name was,
Mhm.
to point out the like, you know what you're doing is
That
extremely
shit.
fucking
That's what
racist,
made it
right?
work more. That's what made it work
Yeah,
more.
it really tied it in, man. Like
It tied it
fucking,
in
Because
so much.
yeah.
and that was part of the whole storyline, I think, with him for a decent amount of time before they made him gay, was him being offended. He said, I'm in the movie because they gave an Australian the black dude role. So I'm gonna be in the movie just because they need some blackface up in here.
Mm-hmm.
But
And
no,
still
man.
and still RDJ was everybody's favorite black person in that whole movie.
But
It
yeah, he can make
it's-
that. He can make the documentary if he wanted to.
it really is, man. Like fucking, there is a way to make tasteful jokes about fucking hard topics. Like
100%.
that shit. Like
I
and
agree.
like people that try to like act offended or something like that. I'm like, no. You like there's dark humor. There's like a way to do this without like being a dick. Like he did social commentary. That shit was fantastic, man. Like,
I loved it. It
goddamn.
was perfect. It was peak cinema. You know what I'm saying? And it was if it was made now, it probably wouldn't happen. I'm glad it happened on the cusp of when everybody started getting sensitive. Because I mean, hey, I might be just low hanging fruit, but I think racist jokes are funny. You know, I'm
Like,
not.
I wouldn't I like they're funny, but I don't like the people that like basically make them their whole identity. Then I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's different. That's
that's
different.
just
Now you're just
fucking
being
lazy.
racist. Yeah,
Yeah,
now you're just being
yeah.
racist. You know what I'm saying? If everything you're doing is, oh, I got a racist joke for you, it's like, you're just racist, bro. It's okay. You know, you don't have to hide it as like, I'm trying to be funny. You're just racist.
I don't know, man. Like it. There's like the entire like line of right wing comedians that are like, oh, you can't say the R word, or you can't say the N word, or you can't say these words and that words. Fucking censorship and cancel culture. I'm like, no, you're just a lazy comedian. It's fine. Just like
Yeah.
Yeah,
you don't
legit.
have a lot
Words
of
don't make the
material,
joke
man.
funny.
Like,
A lot of
Words,
it, a lot of right wing humor is just basically like chicken and watermelon jokes.
100%. Chicken watermelon jokes and pick fun on other ethnic cultures, and we're white, so we do everything classy way.
It's basically, hey, why is airplane food so bad?
Yeah, what's up with that airline food?
That's
No,
right.
real shit.
Oh no.
That's all it is, bro. Like, there's no cleverness, there's no punchline. You know, there's no build up to the joke. Like, let's not. Yeah, no, that shit's whack. You motherfuckers do better, bro.
No, for really, like I said, it's low hanging fruit for a lot of people.
They just mad because they can't say the hard ER.
You know, and I think that's what everybody was voting for Trump for, at least this run. It was like, oh yeah, we get our word back. Yeah, let's vote this boy in so we get use our word back without getting beat the fuck up on the streets.
Yeah.
As loose as I've been seeing everybody just be racist to Mexicans right now because of the whole ICE situation, I'm like, damn, they couldn't wait.
Nah, you think Trump was at the freak offs?
I think so for sure. He was at the Epstein. He's in the Epstein files, like in multiple pages. He definitely was at the freak offs. He definitely was at the freak offs. Now I don't know if he partook in the man stuff, but he probably was at the freak offs 100%.
Yeah. I mean, Bubba.
Bubba.
Nah, Obama was there. They said Obama was there.
Wait, what?
They did. They got him in the list of the people who attended the Diddy parties.
Obama?
Yep.
What?
Yep. Barack Obama. They got him. They said Jamie Foxx was there. Will Smith, Dwayne Martin, like damn near everybody that we can think about that's been doing acting that's not like, you know, like that's not B listed was there. I think the only person that wasn't there that we know of that's A listed was Jason Statham, because he's English and he don't really rock with the people on the Western like that too much. Well, most of the English actors didn't really attend the Diddy parties. Idris Elba was there.
Yeah, because you know what I mean.
Yeah, 100%. We know why.
and then also like if you didn't know any better, you thought Idris Elba was a nigga too. Like
100%. What?
like
After I saw The Wire and I saw that man speak with his real voice, I was like, "You liar!
You lied to
You
me.
lied to me. I thought you sold drugs in Chicago,
Baltimore, but yeah.
Baltimore. There we go."
Shit. Now, when I found out the actor that was Franklin Saint was also from England, I'm like, what the fuck?
That one blew me too. I'm not gonna. I saw him on interviews. He's talking. I'm like, is he fucking with me?
And I thought that was an LA nigga for real. Like,
The way he was talking, I swear. I was like, oh
no.
yeah, I thought that was an LA nigga for real. I'm like, what?
No, he was a gentleman.
Yeah, Epstein files are the only files that truly had no reason being classified. How many do you think were also at Diddy's parties? I bet you for every like American person that was in the Epstein files was at the freak offs.
100%. 100%. Everybody that was American that's on the Epstein files was 100% at the freak offs because all the Epstein files is a freak off on a whole island.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? I can understand Christian Bale why people weren't privy to Christian Bale's accent, but dude was a child actor. There's like a movie he did like way back in the day where he spoke in his actual voice.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of, you're not wrong, because I kind of saw some of his interviews when I was a kid, and I saw his real voice. So when I got privy to Christian Bale, thankfully for me, I already kind of knew he was a foreigner. So when he did his voice switch ups, I wasn't super surprised.
Yeah. Nah, but when he was being that racist dude in Chef, that's what got me. I'm just like, what?
You know what also got me being racist was Harry Potter in that one movie.
Who?
Harry Potter. Daniel Radcliffe was in. He was a detective in this movie.
Right, he went undercover. Right.
Yeah, and he was spewing some hard R's. I was like, "You say that too natural, sir."
Sometimes you got it in you. Oh shit, dude. Yeah, but this whole Diddy documentary though, like it definitely was a lot of just like we knew this. Like if you weren't paying close attention, like it's like we knew this already, but it was just like ooh, context.
Yeah, exactly. It was like
the dots are connecting now.
So it was like being in somebody's kitchen while you watch them argue in their house. You're just a guest there. You're like, ooh, what's going on here? I didn't mean to walk into this.
Yeah. Oh man, shout outs to Black Klansman.
I forgot about that movie.
Yeah.
I forgot about that movie. Damn, Black Klansman did exist.
Yeah, fucking Adam Driver went undercover, even though it was Denzel Washington's son doing like doing actual cooning and shit. And just
oh, damn. Shit. I forgot about Black Klansman.
Oh, dude, I have not seen this, and this is something I'm gonna be watching.
Mm-hmm. Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh shit.
The Diddy stuff was crazy when they started talking to the Danny Kane group and the Dirty Money group.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping that Dawn Richards was going to say more stuff. Like I'm hoping for another episode when it's just majority of her talking about her stuff with Daddy Kane and Dave and Dirty Money.
But that's it though, right? That's just the 4 episodes we're getting though.
Well, that's it. That's only 4 episodes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's whack. I thought it was going to be more.
No, that's it. That's all we're getting.
Oh, well, shit. Well, he did what he was supposed to do. I feel like it was like a soft open to something bigger that he might drop because 10 years is a lot of time for just 4 episodes, right? Am I tripping?
I mean, it's 4 episodes of a lot of fucking shit that, I mean...
It was a lot of information in those 4 hours.
Yeah.
Though. It was, though. It really was, though. He packed a lot of shit. Had a lot of people. Getting Kirk on there talking as long as he did was also kind of amazing because I do remember growing up seeing and hearing about him, but we didn't, he didn't really do a lot of interviews or nothing. So he was kind of like just there, you know what I'm saying? One of the staff that we just kind of like, also like Capricorn Clark, like we saw things about her, but she didn't really speak. You know what I'm saying? The only time we started hearing things about her was after the Kid Cudi stuff and her saying that she got kidnapped.
Right. And I felt bad for her, dude, because like she did not want to, like, she wanted to be done with it.
She had already just got out.
That was one of the interviews that I know for sure that just like, I really want to put this shit behind me. And here I am talking about this shit again.
Legit. She was like, I just left this shit. Now you guys are bringing me back into it. Like I was done. Like I escaped. She was like, I successfully escaped. You motherfuckers is there, but y'all brought me back. Now I got to deal with this shit again.
Yeah.
They did, man. Fuck.
She wanted to be done, and I felt bad for her, bro. Like that was wild work. Now, there was also something that really just like the discourse behind it, especially like within the black community about like, not kicking a black man while he's down and shit, right?
Mhm.
So there was another thing that I was just like, well, he needs to be held accountable for his shit. Well, he's already in jail, yeah, for that one thing, right? But
Yeah.
you got to realize that like currently right now there's like at least like I think they said like 70 or some shit or 70 plus lawsuits right now currently pending against the nigga.
Yep.
Still, yeah.
So this honestly to me, this first one was just like the first domino.
Yeah, I agree.
Like they
100%.
could literally like reference the shit that happened and what he got convicted for as just like, well, here's the record of his behavior. Then we have the documentary for more context, right? Now we have all these other pending lawsuits of just like other grievances the niggas had. Like also, this nigga has been in and out of courtrooms since the 90s, bro.
Yeah, 100% for gun violence, for suspected killing other people.
Yeah.
So can like these people that are like suing, right?
Yeah.
Can they use the previous case's information?
So
Or is
with the
that
double,
like locked?
yeah, so with the double jeopardy stuff, I think that's why they chose certain stuff that they use for him because they can't use it again for another case. So they would have. So I think that's why they probably didn't use a lot of the stuff that we're seeing resurface now. So they can do it for another. Because I feel like they're working on for another case. Because he only got caught for prostitution stuff. He didn't get caught for none of the other stuff they want to get him for none of the murdering, violence stuff, and none of the RICO stuff.
Not even for like rape or kidnapping or anything.
Nope, none of that.
Crazy.
So I think they're just I think Bazan's right. I think they're probably going to be using this as, like he said, the first domino to try and get him in jail. Because I mean, once he gets out, it really is going to be time. Like once he gets out, if he keeps his nose clean, then he escapes. But if he do anything else, or he hurt it, or he make somebody else mad, he's liable to go back to jail.
Yeah, fucking, it's insane that he was released with time served. Like
right, they only gave him like 3-4 years.
No, they gave him 4 years, but since he was in jail the whole time, they added that, or they counted that time that
That's
he was
time
in prison
served.
for. So really, he's gonna be out in 3.
That's wow. See, that's what I'm saying though. This is why I do believe that he got his outcome the best way he could have with his money. Because if this was anybody else, they'd be in there for at least 5, 10 years. At the very minimum. That's being nice. Because it's Diddy, he got 4 years with time served.
And you know what's so diabolical, right? That people don't realize is that the majority of his wealth is in his mama's name.
Yeah,
exactly. So they could, even if they was to try and seize or try to go for his stuff, they couldn't really do it legally.
that shit, man. With like the basketball game, and the fact that he keeps everything in his mom's names just so they cannot get any money.
Mm-hmm. You would think that the police would say this is weird activity, but because he's Diddy, he get. If that was Bajan, and Bajan had $5,000 in his mama name, they came and arrested him. They said, "We're getting that $5,000 for your mama." You know that, right?
Like, no, it's in my mama's name.
You can't get it. It's in my mama's name, but they will definitely try tooth and nail to try and get it. But because it's Diddy, they're like, "Oh, it's his mama's name. We're not even doing that paperwork. It's his mama's. It's technically hers."
Yeah, no,
it's fucking nuts, man.
It's just crazy to me, especially seeing like these celebrities take these cases and they don't really get nothing but more than a slap on the wrist, and they think we as the people are just supposed to be cool with this shit. Like me personally, if I was in New York and I saw him walking down the street, I'm catching fades.
And it's not even all celebrities too. Like it's in the fuck, what was his name? He sings that song, Then I Got High.
Oh, Afro Man.
Yeah, he has a music video where it's like the cops coming into his house taking all his shit. He's like decently famous, right? But they fucked with him pretty hard, like
the industry, yeah,
dude.
Yeah, because like stoner rap, you can only get so far with that shit.
Yeah, they don't really respect in the music industry. They don't respect people like that. Like Method Man, Redman. They respected Method Man because he had real good verses. But Redman, when he fell off, they still didn't let him jump back on. You see, Method Man, he's acting and stuff, whatever. Redman is still trying to be Redman. And he's not like that because of what Bajan said. He just makes pothead music.
Yeah.
Damn.
And which is nothing wrong with that because, like, there's the alternative, right? Because you have, like, some of these young niggas talking about fucking, what was it, like, shooting up homeboys and doing lean and shit. So I'm just like...
It's the same thing to me. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah, that seems kind of weird because, like, at least it growing up for me, not just Up in Smoke, but I fucking forgot the name of the movie.
Oh, the Cheech and Chong movies?
Not just the Cheech and Chong one, but like the one that was like a high school one with
Oh, How High?
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Like all that kind of movie was very popular.
Yeah.
So like I thought that the music would be as well.
Not necessarily. It was popular. Because also, okay, so like context matters here because this was like what, early 2000s. So this is like dealing with like the aftermath of the death of Tupac and Biggie. Like it was weird, right? There was like this vacuum because like up until when they died, gangster rap just kind of like had the rap game like on lock.
Yeah.
So when they died, like that's when we started seeing like the more like what would they call it? I call it like the shiny suits era.
Yep.
It was just a bunch of niggas just like in shiny suits and like really colorful ass clothes and shit. Basically talking about like, oh, getting money and shit.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. Fine. Whatever. If you want to do that, that's totally okay. But there was like that space for more like being creative and more just being yourself because don't nobody want to relive that shit. Don't nobody want to see a beef getting out of hand and just like niggas dying and shit. Which, yeah, no. The more and more I look back on that shit, Diddy had so much a hand in that shit. Like he literally set up Biggie to be part of like his initial beef because fucking Diddy hated the relationship that Tupac and Biggie were developing at the time.
That's a good explanation, man, for it because like the episode did a really good job. That's one of my favorite episodes, honestly, where they're explaining that relationship and how like you gotta be one petty ass motherfucker to do everything that this man has done. Like just not just like fucking evil, but like just it's sad in a way, I guess. But like I don't want to like make it seem like I feel bad for the man or nothing.
I mean, me personally, I still feel bad for him because imagine being him right now. I mean, yeah, I did all these bad things as Diddy, whatever, but I'm still a person. He's about to get hung. You know what I'm saying? They about to hang the homie. I mean, yeah, you got 3 years or whatever for jail. That's cool. You probably had a bad 6 months up until you got arrested. Blah blah blah. Your money's going down the toilet. You're about to see yourself fall from the throne you created. So that's the sad part to see. Because I'm not going to lie, seeing this person that we used to look at as an icon without the context of the shit that's happening is sad to see, especially for hip hop, because he made a lot of legends. We can't take away this man's accolades just because he's a monster. It's the same thing, about Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby was a monster. He did a lot of bad things to women, but he was an advocate for a lot of positive energy. Now, Diddy, not so much, but, Diddy was the image of you can be this person too if you tried hard enough. And watching the person that a lot of people looked at as a hero be villainized and, now their dirty laundry is coming to the air. It's sad to see, because I'm saying, especially coming from just an ethnic version of the vision. This is what we strive to do, make our way through America or the land that we live in and make a decent living and, make a mark in history. He definitely did that, but it's just we don't like the way he fucking did it.
So basically, like separate the art from the artist, kind of thing. Like
Yeah, like if you look at his works, you're like, all right, Diddy's pretty cool. He made hip hop culture the way it is. He made club culture the way it is. He made a lot of cultures change because he was involved. But when you look at him as the person, you're like, yeah, he's fucking terrible. I don't want to be around him. This person was a goddamn devil. But everything he touched, he had the Midas touch. No matter what he did, it turned to gold.
damn. Okay. Wow,
He still was a fucking monster. I mean, shit, regardless of all those things, that man was a terrible person. But, amongst his terribleness, I'm pretty sure he had glimpses of being a decent person sometimes.
I mean, it just. It speaks about the industry as well. Like
for real. That's really what it is. The industry, if you ask me, is the biggest monster, because Diddy is getting torn down doesn't mean it's going to stop. We got to stop all the other Diddys because he's not the only Diddy. It'd be unrealistic to think that he was the only person doing the shit that he's doing. He had to learn it from somebody.
Oh yeah. So still not an example to follow. Sounds like even his business deals were pretty baseball bat filled.
Well, you're not wrong at all. I'm not saying I condone any of the things Diddy did. I'm just saying, regardless of the things that he did, the fruits of his labor still bore some decent fruit. Not everything was rotten. You know what I'm saying? We still was able to get those 112s. We still was able to get that Biggie time. We still was able to get those, this interaction between Biggie and Pac because of Diddy's involvement. Doesn't mean that Diddy did good things all the time. It's just sometimes throughout he was a great businessman. This is the same thing we can say about Trump. Trump's not a good person. A really good businessman, though.
Well, that motherfucker depends on for who.
Okay, so I don't want to say businessman. He's great at marketing.
There we go. That's probably better to say. That's probably better to say, because I'm not gonna lie, his business practices were also very fishy.
It makes him
great at marketing.
It makes him money for him, man. He's good at making money for himself, but the business itself,
no.
Like
a lot of his contemporaries talk shit about him. They say, as far as businessman is concerned, no, he sucks, but he's really great at signing shit.
Yeah, that's probably the better way to say it. Is he makes what he's talking about look and sound good enough for everybody to want to be on board.
That part, because everything just bankrupts, man. Like he's like, that's why so many people in New York hate the motherfucker. Like he is the rug puller in chief. Like it just
100%.
Not really knows. Yeah, Trump ain't much of a businessman marketing. Yes, he keeps losing businesses. Yeah.
Again, you're absolutely right. I mean, if Dame Dash was to talk about these niggas, you know how Dame Dash talks. Well, oh yeah, this is smart business. He must be bankrupt 17 times and blah blah blue. So this is that what they talk about is nigga business. Trump is great at nigga business. That's 100%. Trump, Diddy, and Damon are great at nigga business. Now, if you're doing white collar, regular people business, you don't talk to them. If you want to cross your T's and dot your I's and make sure everything goes the way you want it to be, you don't talk to them motherfuckers. You talk to them when you want to get shit out of stuff.
Nigga business.
God damn it.
That's so fucking funny. But ain't no lie though, because it's just like my guy. What?
Like Trump is the dude that's coming to you talking about, hey, yo, I'll sell you a CPN right now, bro.
Like Trump is literally like Trump Hotel is literally the only hotel in Vegas you cannot gamble at because he's bankrupt and doesn't have a gamble license. You can't get one.
Dude, oh my god.
Yeah. But to your point, without Diddy's business, many artists wouldn't have had a chance. Thinking of how Mary J. Blige. Yeah.
And that's what I mean. Like, regardless of how we feel about the man, without his involvement, we wouldn't have a lot of the great people we have right now. J-Lo probably would still be big, but she wouldn't be as big as she is now. Like, she's not big no more, but like when she was having her run, it was all thanks to Diddy. When Mariah Carey is with Tommy Mottola. So who else did he do? Faith Evans. It's a great example.
Evans, Keisha Cole. Keisha Cole played a big part or Diddy played a big part in Keisha Cole's career for sure.
100%. You know what? I'm surprised she left unscathed, because one thing I can say is throughout all the information we had of all their people, I haven't heard him or any bad news between him and Keisha.
Because Keisha Cole had that niggas. She had niggas around her. That's why.
So I mean, some people was able to escape him unscathed.
All right.
Do any
I
of
have
the
questions about J-Lo. What questions you got, bro? Oh,
What you got questions about J Lo? Because I mean, shit, I talk about that bitch all day. She's hilarious.
But go ahead and answer your question, Maddie.
Oh, I was gonna say like from the artists I got kind of fucked over by fucking Bad Boy Records.
Oh,
Like,
There's a lot.
There's
a
a
lot.
lot.
No, but like out of all of the ones that got fucked over, like are there any that made it on their own?
Yeah,
Like,
Maze.
separately in the different record labels, or like
Mace kinda. Murder
were
Mace.
they
I
able
feel
to
like
be
he
like
bounced back pretty well on himself because I mean he hunted Diddy down for almost 10 years to break his contract when he finally was able to do it.
Yeah,
damn.
and then he came out with a record back in like was it like 2004,
Mhm.
2003 that summer. Welcome back.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's up?
So he did that, but then right now Mace has a podcast with Cameron. So
Did you
I
put
mean,
it
like
back?
he's doing pretty well for himself, at least in
Put
my
it
opinion.
back.
Okay.
You can keep the cookies here. Go put what fell back.
Like part
Oh, lazy ass
and
nigga.
so part of the
Go to the
contract was
refrigerator and
like
put
they
it back in the
can't.
refrigerator.
I'm sorry,
They
what?
can't. So part of the contract is like they can't jump ship either. Like they.
Yeah, it's like you were so some it depends on the contract, but I do know that
Oh, God damn it, Isaiah.
Oh,
All right, I'll do it. Go do your thing, man. It's like that's crazy. You gotta watch. You gotta like pay attention to what you're doing, son. Because for real, this mess is unacceptable.
Oh,
No, I'm serious. You see this? Normally, I'll be telling you to pick this shit up, but you're not gonna clean it up the way I wanted to clean up. Watch what you do when you grab stuff in here. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, go mind your business.
that's funny.
Full time job, man.
Full-time job. But what I was gonna say was it really depends on your contract because I know there's some like artists that say like, all right, so you have a 10-year contract, but you have to get X amount of albums done.
Okay.
I think it was like that for fucking who was it? I think like Jamiroquai, like whoever they signed up for whatever record they signed up for.
They also did it with Cassie too, because when she got signed to Bad Boy, it was kind of like a deal that never happened before. But he signed her and gave her a 10-album deal.
Mm-hmm. And I think she only had like that one album, right?
Mm-hmm. And that's kind of why she was stagnant because she didn't do the rest of her albums.
Oh shit. Okay.
The same thing with Maze. He was. I think he told him he signed a contract for 7 or 6 albums, and he was barely able to do the one. And then they kept shelving him.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, because Mace came out with that one album, and that was it.
That was it.
Yeah.
That's what happened. That's what happened with Faith Evans too. When her and Biggie got together, they said that he stopped giving Faith more time because she was with Biggie. But she was on her 3rd or 4th album by that time, and I think she had to do 2 or 3 more, and she couldn't do it because she was pregnant. So when that happened, she had to find ways to get out of her contract. Luckily, they were still quote unquote friends, so she was able to kind of get away, kind of cleanly. Not really though, because she ended up getting broke.
Yeah.
I think Mary was one of the only ones that was able to break away because she started acting.
But then also she signed to she was signed to a different label though. She wasn't signed to Bad Boy.
Fuck, man.
So I mean, like that was the only thing that saved Mary because she was never signed under Bad Boy. This is when Mary was signed under the other record company that Diddy was interning at.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah. So a lot of those other earlier acts that Diddy was a part of, that was under the other record label. Like, as far as just like who was like actual like Bad Boy artists, like the first one was Craig Mack, or one of the early Craig Mack.
It was so sad what happened to Craig Mack.
Bro, he said, "Oh yeah, I ain't got the money for you." Has a fat ass stacks of $100 bills and just gives him one.
First off, Craig Mack better than me. I wish Diddy would not pay me. So when I come in here and ask for some money, you pull out a knot and give me $100. I'm whooping your ass and taking that knot right now.
You won't be around next year. My rap's too severe, got mad flavor in here. I would have whipped out a bat and whooped his head. saying just exactly that.
Just like that, rapping the whole album while whooping his ass.
I'm gonna rap the whole fucking bar. Here comes a brand new flavor in here. New flavor in here. It's a bat. That's the flavor. It's bat flavor.
But man, can you just imagine the audacity? And you can tell he probably was doing it around people, probably like a Diddy party or something happened. He came, hey dog, I'm broke, bro. I need some money, man. I gotta feed my kids, my rent due. What's up? Hold on, bro. Let me see what I got for you. You pull out a knot on his ass. Here you go. Take this 100. That should do for you. That's 100?
Nah, dude, the bit of Diddy basically inserting himself in everyone's albums and shit had me laughing. Dude was basically self-inserting, like, see, it's nah. So here's the thing though. The naive part of me, like when I was a kid, I didn't know Diddy was a fucking record executive. I thought that nigga was like a hype man.
Bro, you're not for real. I thought he was an artist. Like I thought he was an artist.
Like, I thought Puff Daddy was like an artist or like a hype man or something, because I did not think this nigga would be fucking, you know what I mean? Executive fucking record label producer, whatever the fuck, right? Just all up in the videos and shit. Like, huh? That's
dude.
weird.
And this motherfucker, like, it's diabolically genius. The fact that,
bro,
like,
he was in everybody's music video.
He gets royalties from all of them because of his appearances. Like,
and he gets royalties several times too. He gets royalties for being in the music video. He gets royalties for being on the song. He gets royalties for being the executive producer. He gets royalties for being a co-writer. It's like he's getting paid like 7 times off of your one album.
It is insane, dude.
I don't know how they did it. Like, the more they talked about what he did business-wise, like behind the scenes, I don't know how any of them did it.
I don't understand.
Make good moves, yeah. Like, I ain't even mad. Like there's the hustle. Like, there's the and that's the thing that I hate about episode 1, because I'm just like, damn, I kind of low-key respect this nigga. Like, what?
He was like that. He was hustling. He sure was though. But the thing was, you know what I think he did? I think he took the corner boy mentality that he was dealing with, because he was dealing with a lot of corner boys. He made the humans the drugs, and he was the corner boy.
Dude, because like I feel it. Like, honestly, I was like, you know what? It's not a bad idea. I'd be in every single fucking video, and then I get royalties.
That's what I'm saying. On paper, like
make it 10%. Make it 10%. Make it something small. But this motherfucker took everything.
Everything, bro. Everything. That's like if I hopped on your streams, I was like, all right, I need to get paid for my like cameo, whatever. And also, I need to get paid on the back end because we talk about plans and stuff, whatever. And also, I need to get paid just for my likeness. Like, bro, you don't shut the fuck up, you all greedy motherfucker.
Nigga, what revenue we getting, nigga?
You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, when do we get a piece of the pie? You got 2/3 of it, motherfucker. It's like, god damn.
Piece of shit.
We not even monetizing this bitch. Like, we can't
This
even have
is before your album's done. This nigga already said, hey, yeah, man, we get paid all this, whatever. So when do I get paid? Oh, you get paid from the spinning. So I only get paid when it gets aired? Yeah.
He said episode 1 sets you up for the rug pull you knew was coming anyways. It was the movie to us without the movie. Nah, for real shit. Because I'm just like, they went from humble beginnings to
But for real, like I'm not gonna lie, I first saw that, I was like, oh, 50 Cent's doing positive talk about Diddy. This is something's gonna happen. What he about to say? And then you see it happen. I was like, I knew it.
And this is how you know 50 Cent did not have any creative control for this fucking documentary. This nigga would have been trolling right off the bat.
As soon as he started, if 50 was doing it the way he wanted to do it, oh, it would have been some AI generated pictures of Diddy in dresses and shit, kissing men and stuff, doing a whole bunch of just gay stuff.
No, that's facts though. Fucking somewhere, It's Raining Men soundtrack playing in the background.
You already know. Every time it's Raining Men, he was like, "It's Diddy's favorite song."
Bunch of dudes just
oh my god,
fucking covering each other up in baby oil and shit.
Speaking of which, did y'all see the prison picture from Diddy where he had the boy man hanging on his arm?
I don't even think that's real, bro.
I don't think
What?
it's real
No,
either.
wait, no.
I don't think it's real. I think Team Z is fucking trying to corner the market on fucking AI generated Diddy pictures.
I think so too, bro, because I saw it. I was like, this doesn't look, if this is real, why would you do this during the most crucial time in your case? You go hang out, like they're like, oh, Diddy's being true to himself now. He's finally out the closet. I'm like, I guess.
Yeah.
And
Dude,
that's
like,
and this
wait,
is the
what?
one. This is the one who wants to get out the closet on. Yeah, man, they got a picture of this man circling around. They talk about Diddy was happy in jail, and he's got a dude with pigtails. First off, I don't know how you could be in jail with a fucking lace front wig on. I didn't know that was possible. But there's a man in there with a lace front wig hanging on Diddy's arm. Diddy's smiling. He's like, I guess he's politicking with some other prisoner up in there. They're like, oh, Diddy up in there happy in jail.
Yeah, no, Diddy, the petty master sent. No one can out petty that man. Honestly,
Oh, not at all.
Here's what 50 Cent is. 50 Cent is one of those old heads that got privy, that know how to use the internet.
Yep.
Fucking downloaded ChatGPT.
Yep.
Before
Yep. Diddy on Reddit right now talking about, oh, it's crazy. You see Reddit going up. You're like, shut up, granddad. What you talking about Reddit?
like 50 Cent was one of those niggas. Like when Vine came out, 50 Cent was on it.
Yeah, 100%. But that's what I'm saying, man.
Was on it.
I just don't. This is what I think Diddy is fucked up at too. First off, how you beef with 50 for over 10 years and you don't have a team dedicated to this beef? You could at least been prepared. He probably was thinking 50 was playing this whole time. He wasn't playing with you, and you see it now.
And that's fucking crazy. Like, I think it was in the last episode when he's like walking towards the elevator, right? And there's like this guy following him with this like gold chain.
Yeah.
And then he like the end, he's like, no, I don't like the third chain. Take it off.
Like,
dude, he has a team for that. He has a chain, dude, but he doesn't have like.
But you don't have anybody that deals with your beefs. You are wasting your money. You like, you know what I'm saying? That's like walking around being Johnny Depp with no bodyguards. Like, you gonna get jumped.
Man.
Except well, like what can they do? Like you get trolled on the internet. You get trolled on the internet. Like what bodyguard's gonna help out with that?
I understand. I mean, that's what they have PR teams and stuff for. I mean, they have people whose jobs is to do this. And Diddy didn't hire not a single one of them.
Oh no, he did have that though. Like he at the part of the documentary where he's like talking about, oh, we just need better PR for like that's part of like what they were saying, I think, in the last episode, right? That he kind of messed with the pool of jurors by putting in a bunch of information. Like they should have sequestered those motherfuckers. Why?
See,
why?
You're proving my point.
Episode 3.
You're proving my point, though. So you're telling me you can make your PR team fuck up your jurors, but you can't put them on 50 Cent?
That is true, though. And then
all this time to tell the jurors, I didn't do it. These are not the droids you're looking for. But 50 Cent just hopping and skipping through the fields. La, la, oh, information. Yeah, here, there you go. La, 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 la. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what is going on here?
He didn't adapt. That's all. He's 50, fucking Diddy's an old head at the end of the day. He just did not adapt to the new times. 50 Cent caught onto the internet real quick. That nigga caught on to the internet real quick. I think there's like, it's like 50 Cent and like Snoop Dogg are the only two rappers that I can think of that got like real privy to internet shit and how to do internet shit really well.
100%, because when 50 had his run, when he was making fun of Floyd Mayweather that whole time, I think that should have told everybody. That should have told everybody, don't you beef with 50 Cent. He's going to talk about all the bad things about you.
Yeah, no. And then Snoop Dogg had GGN.
Mm-hmm.
Which was just him. Like, he was like, Snoop Dogg was like one of the early like rappers that were like essentially in a podcast format. Because he would bring like other old school rappers on, like he would interview like everybody, like he interviewed like Jermaine Jackson and fucking Ice Cube and Gabriel Iglesias and fucking Redman and
damn, I forgot about that. You're right. He probably was the first one to start doing that shit.
Yeah,
That's
and then a
true,
lot of
yeah.
other rappers caught on because now we got fucking who's doing it? We got Drake
Cam, we
Champ,
got Cam and Mace. We
Cam and
got
Mace. We got
Drake is
Drake
doing
Champ,
it now.
Drake. Ew,
Yep.
ew. That nigga never. That nigga needs to go away.
Okay.
We got Drink Champs with Nore,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Definitely Drink Champs for sure. We got who else is a rapper doing this shit that I can think
Oh,
of?
fucking
Oh,
Be Real was doing it for a little bit. They were
we
just
got
hotboxing the car.
yep, and we got Gilly the Kid doing his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Joe
Yeah.
Budden.
Oh yeah, the Joe Budden podcast, of course. Yep. Shout out to Joe Budden. Yep. You know, shout out to Snoop Dogg for like, hey, this internet shit's, you know, niggas might want to get on that. Oh, Fat Joe finally got one. It's like
Yeah.
Fat Joe and Cassidy and shit, and Fat
Yep,
Joe did be saying some
I
weird
forgot about
shit.
that too.
Talking
Damn,
to
you
fucking
not wrong.
Fat Joe's like, I'm a notorious glizzy eater.
Oh my god. I forgot about that. Yeah, he showed that was the most memeable thing when he said that shit at that time. I'm notorious glizzy eater. Cass was like, pause.
Pause. Like, pause. Nigga, like, what's wrong with you?
Oh man.
So
Yeah.
that's the crazy bit. The petty master just finds a way to slip and slide through the cracks. No baby oil needed.
God dang.
No baby oil needed. Man, I just don't understand how Diddy just let him just be free range like the way he was though. Like it seems like everybody who beef with 50 just leave him to his own devices. Nobody does any PR work towards him, or if they doing it, their PR team must suck. Because I don't understand it. Like I don't understand how they let him get as far as I don't understand how he allowed this man to collect over 10 years of data on you.
Oh right. Wait, remember the gigolo that they hired?
Yep, and that man he asked, "Why are y'all collecting my semen?"
Oh, that shit was. Oh, that was shit. It was nasty.
And then like the fucking baby oil was like laced with some shit.
Man,
that was disgusting.
It was really gross because it was like he was asking questions, but his I don't give a fuck was too much for me. Like I understand working for certain people and just minding your own business, but he minded his business too goddamn well. It was like, why are you on an interview if you don't know nothing?
He's like, listen, I was paid to do a job. All right, I am a okay. Let's keep it a beat here. Why are you expecting so much from a hoe?
You're not wrong. But this is what I was told, though, in my experience, is that hoes usually have all the information. They're the ones that's looking, they're peeping. They got the street knowledge to be able to put things together. I was expecting it was like, the jiggler. I was like, when he came in, I was like, oh, hell yeah. We were actually about to get some information. What's happening? He was like, yeah, nah, man, I just had sex with Cassie and Diddy was just like there. All right, what else? That's it. He was just there. They was collecting my semen. Oh, yeah. They did that for like about a year. And then I asked about it and they stopped. But why'd they stop? I don't know.
After a year, man.
After a whole year.
No question.
Here's the thing though. A hoe is not gonna fuck up their bottom line. If that nigga starts spilling all the tea, this nigga's getting no more clients.
That is true. Discretion before.
That's exactly why they hired him, because his discretion was great. Because the whole time I'm looking, I was like, he didn't even need to talk. Like, you move. You could have ripped this down.
It's like with that nigga, like honestly, we could have went without that bit.
100%, because I could have lived every day not knowing they was collecting this man's semen for a year. I did not need to know none of this information.
It was more like, okay, he's into some really freaky shit. We been knew that. Ew.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, by the way, did you know Diddy was a freak? Yes, indeed, we did know that. Oh, okay. Yeah.
But how much of a freak did you know he is?
But did you know?
Let me show you.
Let me tell you that he collected my semen for a year. When are you going to say something that's good? Oh, that's not good? You don't think that's weird? We already know he's weird.
Oh, man.
Like, come on, dog.
Then I asked him about it and he stopped.
Yeah, it's like, did he stop? That's what I thought was really weird. That's when you thought was really weird. Not 365 days of them collecting your sperm.
Nah, you got to think about it, though. Like, if you're a gigolo and you're in that line of business, like, you probably see some freaky shit in your life, and like that was the one for him. It was like, ooh, wait, hold on.
I hear you.
I got pooped on. I ate a lot of ass before, but that was some weird.
That one was strange. That was like, why are y'all collecting my sperm? And then y'all stopped. Why did you stop? I don't know. That's probably why I'm not gigolo, because I would have too many questions. I would have a sit down with him real quick. Like, hey, dog, hold on real quick before we start. What the fuck was up with that yesterday? You took some of my semen. It's been 3 months now. I've been meaning to ask you. But every day is, hey, give me the cup. Give me, okay, where is this going? Are you cloning me?
Man.
And just it doesn't make it no better when they give us the story like, oh yeah, he took my semen, he rubbed it on his nipples. Is that what you're doing, Diddy? Is that what the baby oil is made of?
Rubbing on his nipples.
I'm sorry. The more I can't even, we gotta change the topic, because the more I think about it, the more gross things happen in my mind about what he could be doing with that cup of.
That's so fucking funny, dude.
It's just, look, man. I just think there's some things we don't need to know. Like, we know he was freaky.
There was no need.
There was definitely no need to find out how far his freakism goes, because I did not care or wanted to know. They're like, it's like they're like hammering in. Oh, did you know Diddy's gay?
Cloning made me laugh. It's a way to give Diddy an endless group of clones to collect semen from.
That is so gross. Oh, God damn it. God damn it. What the fuck is that man's name? God damn it, whoever the fuck you were. I didn't need that.
Dogura.
God damn it, Dogura.
Doraga. Yeah, this man. That's funny as hell, though.
Oh my God, Doraga.
Oh no, that's wrong.
That's terrible. Like, what if he was cloning him? It was like, yeah, now I got the endless. That's probably why he stopped after a year. It finally caught on.
Dude, that shit is disgusting.
Anyways, ugh.
Yeah, let's.
So, about the Lakers.
In other news,
the man really was just diabolical, though. Just like,
yeah, no, like
it's not a lot. Man. It's like, it's so many words we can say about this dude. It's just so much. I think the whole collective of us just want to go yuck. Just the old fashioned Scooby Doo, just yuck.
Yeah, man. Besides like the fucking messed up shit, he just like one twisted motherfucker and like.
No, he's terrible. He's a fucking monster. He's a fucking monster. Talking about he smacked his mama and shit and called her a bitch.
That shit, man.
Like as a man, I understand being raised by women and not having men in your life, but as a man, I don't know how you can physically be able to slap your mom and be okay with that. I don't care if my mom was a crackhead.
Right? Like, I could never be so mad at my mom. I would like physically like put hands on her. That's
not at all. Not at all. But in his life, I don't think he was ever contested. He been beating the bitches since the day he was able to beat the bitches, and he was like, "This is what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm gonna defend myself."
Yeah, they said like the shit with Cassie, like this shit's been going on since '92.
I mean, it makes sense though, because remember Kim Porter, it wasn't a lot of she didn't make no reports or nothing, but she did have a lot of bruises and shit on her. Some of the things that she would show up on red carpet things, whatever. Like Kim wasn't battered all the time, but when they caught her like in some areas where she was battered, it makes sense on what he does. You know what I'm saying? And this is not the first woman. Like J-Lo was one of those women that said Diddy was, well, she didn't say he was abusive, but they said he had violent tendencies, is what she said out of her own mouth. And to me, it makes sense to me, because why would you leave Bad Boy and never go back?
Right.
Dude.
Right.
Out.
Like, she was big. She was big when she left too.
And apparently, like, her death was kind of strange. Kim Porter's death.
Yep. Yeah, everybody still talks about the Kim Porter thing. People still believe to this day that Diddy had something to do with it. And I mean, I don't see. She died young. They say she died of what? Of a heart attack or something like that. She had pneumonia, and then she supposed to have died of a heart attack while she had pneumonia.
Something like that. Yeah, she died at 47.
But I mean, it's very coincidental.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it was weird. She's dead. Like, what?
And she was coming out with the tell-all book like a year before she died.
Yeah, there was that too.
Oh, what?
So,
she was like making a documentary herself, or like what?
She was writing a book about her life.
Oh shit!
This honestly, that would have been like the second greatest like tell all hip hop book since like
100%, because she was with not Eldebar. She was with the boy who looks like Quincy. What's his name?
I'll Be Sure.
I'll Be Sure. She was with I'll Be Sure. She was with a lot of music heads, but she was with I'll Be Sure, I think, the longest before she got with Diddy.
What was Diaries of a Video Vixen?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it would have been like that big. Cause Superhead, she like aired out a lot of niggas, bro.
Yeah, she sure did. It's just a lot of people didn't really care too much because she was a prostitute.
Mm-hmm.
But she did have a crazy ass tell all. She was telling everybody business, like, "Oh yeah, Lil Wayne comes over here. I suck his dick all the time, and everybody who's in music industry, I'm sucking their dick."
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
She said everybody.
Yeah, like
they called her Superhead. Her head game was legendary.
God damn it.
She built. Listen, like I said, for me, I will 100% stand by this. Like, I don't care about like body count. Only matters to me if the sex is bad. Like, if you got a high body count, you ain't built the skill set, bitch. Like, there is a problem here.
100%. So you said you have how many bodies? Why I don't feel like that?
I don't feel like that. This does not sound like someone that's fucked 100 niggas.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you out here just a wet tube sock. This is terrible.
Wet tube sock is diabolical.
It is very sad, actually.
It's very sad. But I think we should end it here before we start rambling on.
Yeah.
I like talking about this shit. It's just hella funny.
Oh my God, I could crack jokes about this man all goddamn day. We didn't even get into like the super thick of it. Really, I think we was being nice about it. We was trying to be politically correct. You know, we don't want to get no trouble with allegedly and things like that. But this nigga did this shit.
To be fair, the cloning is fine, but the rubbing on the nipples maybe.
No, bro, 100%. Like when they put that in the case, I was like, I could have lived every day and not know this. Now that I know this information, I'm very upset that I found out about it because I don't care. I don't care why he's doing it or what, but now I'm invested because y'all told me.
I wish I was. No, I wish I didn't know.
You right? It's like everything. It's like you tweeted on the Diddy case. Like, oh, this just in: Diddy had a prostitute and he used his semen as lubricant. For what? What do you mean as lubricant? Oh yeah, this just in: the lubricant was for his nipples. Cassie. It's like, what the fuck? What does that got to do with the recall?
It was like,
dude,
all right,
I swear.
So here's the thing though, like the freaking me when he was talking about, oh yeah, sometimes she would play with it and eat it. It was like, oh, that's kind of kinky. You're like, all right, whatever, right? I don't kick shame. And then Diddy would rub on his nipples, like, huh?
Huh? Yeah, for real. Everything was cool. It was like, okay, all right, that's some freaky sex. Oh wait, hold on. I wasn't ready for that. Wait. Rewind. What did you just say? And then he rubbed it on his nipples. You know what? Can we just let's move past that? You know, in fact, just skip the whole witness. Just skip the whole witness. Bring in a new witness. We don't even give a fuck about that no more.
We do not need this nigga's testimony. We can go without it.
No, for real. Like, man, at that point, they'd be like, objection. Where are you objecting? Get this man up. He's excessive grossness. You're his lawyer, sir. I don't care. Just get him off the stand. He's killing my case right now.
Oh shit, that was funny. All right, but thank you for coming to the late night stream. It's been fun.
Thank you for watching.
Lots of laughs, and we'll do this again sometime in a couple weeks.
Yes, sir.
Night, guys.
Night. Peace.
Thanks for the laughs, and yeah. Sometimes you have to kink shame. Because
this is all this was. We're definitely kink shaming. There's some sex that you just don't want to do. This is one of them. These are one of the sexes. It's like, hey, I'm all about getting freaky and shit, but keep that shit in your doors, bro. Don't let it be the threshold. I don't give a single fuck about what the fuck you're doing with other people's semen. I just don't want to hear about it. What's like the whole time they're talking about, like, what's this got to do with the case? Yeah, officially, I'm done. I'm done talking. That's that. I'm done with that. That was just terrible.
Wait. I'm dying. Shame all the man's kinks. We don't need that shit.
On God. Like they could have said anything. They could have said that he was fisting raccoons, and I would have been okay with that. But like Jesus Christ.
All right. Yes, we're done. Fisting raccoons.
Yeah, done. Okay.